Hey, welcome to the Baco Motorsports Power Hour. I'm Mike Griffith, Bakersfield, California motorsports rider, and this is the Bakersfield Speedway segment. I don't have Scott Schweitzer's with me. I have the famous David Sullivan. How you doing, David?
Hey, good morning, Mike. I'm doing well,
Doing well.
Yeah.
Took a little time away from your own business today to come on down.
You know, Scott gets busy during the weeks, and when something pops up and he just can't make it, he gives me a call, and I'm too glad to come out here and, visit with the fans, visit with you.
Yeah, well, we'll visit a little bit. It was an interesting night at Bakersfield Speedway on Saturday night because news broke basically on Friday. They kept it close to the vest, but that Larry Childress, who has raced in Bakersfield for 31 years, was retiring from racing. He's been racing late models, I think, since 2002. Just part of the Childress clan that's been racing. His father, Don, raced, and his older brother, David, his younger brother, Rick, and all the kids, grandkids are racing now. So it's quite a legacy in the Childress family. And this was David getting out of his car. They did a little tribute for him on the start-finish line before the main event started. So he pulled his car out there and he got out of the cars. I just love that shot. He looks pretty happy there, masking his pain because I talked to him, Friday night out at KCRP.
Right.
And he just said his back's just killing him. It's been hurting, and it's just so bad. And that's why he had to retire. And we'll talk about it a little more, but I wanted to show this little video I put together of Larry Childress.
So he comes out here for the love of the racing. It's not about winning for him. It's about coming out for family and fun and being happy. And that's what he did for so many years.
Yeah, it was really tough. My back's really been bad. I've been fighting it for the last couple of years, and it's just getting to where I can't hardly drive. I can't hardly sit in these cars very much anymore. And it's really, my health is not as good. I'm okay other than my back. Still be involved with the racing. I just won't be driving.
So there you go. You said you found out about it by reading the Bakersfield Californian on Saturday.
Saturday morning, read about the races Friday night, and I saw that. I was trying to find a rocking chair. So I'll make sure I have one prepared for the next person that thinks he's going to retire. That'd have been a great shot.
And it sounded like Rob Sanders sitting in there in the video was trying to talk him out of racing a little bit, and his wife, his family saying, well, maybe he'll come back, but he seemed pretty adamant. He told me on Friday night that it was just time. He's got other things to do. He's been racing a long time, and he's still going to stay involved in the sport. There's still family in the sport, and he likes being around the racetrack. And the thing he said, I think, wasn't in the video, but said he wants to keep growing the fields, and keeping more people coming out to the racetrack to keep the racetracks going.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been instrumental for 31 years, both here and then on the asphalt. And then coming back here from Oildale, and big following. And so he didn't really know what to do or say, I think. And he was very happy and really loved the support from the track and the drivers and especially the spectators, because they knew what they were looking at.
Yeah.
And so I think now he's deciding, I have time to do this, maybe branch in something else, but be around the sport. He's an avid bass fisherman, so I think he'll be a little fishing.
Yeah,
but
I know he's got some procedures he's going to have done on his back,
Yeah.
see if he can get some relief and hopefully avoid surgery, but who knows. So anyway, we'll get into that. And that stated, there were late models there, so we got some slides of the late models in action. Once again,
There
we
he
got
is.
David's car right there. Tom Ocht getting a great shot of that. And this was a great battle, side by side for the last 8-10 laps of the race. Steve Drake in the 11X, Cody Laney in the 5L. I think we have one more shot there. They swapped positions on the track.
Yeah.
Steve Drake was running high at the end. Cody was running low. Steve Drake won by inches.
Literally by inches. And they never touched for 11 laps. And they were side by side, going back and forth. Drake would get a little advantage. Ben Laney on the inside would get a great bite. He'd come back. And I really thought Laney was going to hang on to it. But at the end, Drake found something up on the high side of turn 4, and like got him literally by a bumper. It was such an exciting race at that point.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I just kept videoing it. It was so cool to watch. And
Oh, yeah.
Steve Drake with the win, Cody Laney, and then pretty good battle for 3rd and 4th too. There was quite a ways back, but Clay Daly got Jason Papage. Andy Obertello finished 5th in the late models.
Yeah, Daly with his new car, still kind of working out the bugs,
Yeah.
but he'll be strong. This is our sport mods, and that's
How
pretty much
many cars there? 4. As you like to say, 4 wide.
Yeah, 4 wide, exactly. Yeah.
And there's 4 wide, Jason Nation on the bottom and Billy Simpkins on the top, and a little sport mod sandwich there.
Yeah, Gary Dutton's in the middle of that one, and that's probably, no, it's not Reichenbach, I don't know. Don't know the one next to Nation there, but, you know, we had some time to lay the track back down, and we really liked that because it gave him a great smooth surface. It was really in good shape at the halftime, but we had some time and we laid it back down again, and this is what we got: 3 wide, 4 wide.
Okay, and then we got Chad Reichenbach here. There and Chad led a lot of this race. It looked like Gary Dutton wasn't going to win this thing because
Yeah.
Chad was leading, and then Chad spun out on his own, and that slide had the 09 there. No, that wasn't the 09, but anyway, Brylan Holder was a bit back, but he couldn't avoid him, got caught up into it. Both go to the rear, 10, 12 laps left, and all of a sudden Gary Dutton's in the lead. Well, might as well hand him the trophy at that point, and that's what they did a few laps later.
Yeah, 5 times.
Five times in a row now, and
Yeah.
and this one he kind of knows he backed into this one because he says, I didn't have anything for this 7C car.
Exactly.
But you know, that's why it's racing. You got to get to the finish. So Gary Dutton gets the win. Jason Nation, another runner-up. He keeps knocking on the door. He wants a victory bad. Corey Hempel, he came over from Arizona, got 3rd. Interesting story there. Ryan Bledsoe and James Cecil. And Corey came over, and he raced the other track
Right.
on Friday night. And
Right.
then he had a bunch of stuff stolen, right?
Yeah, all his gear, he didn't put it in the trailer. It was in the truck, and they went to the hotel next morning. It was gone. Helmets, their uniforms, gloves, all this stuff, and no place to go.
No place. Yeah, you just don't go get that stuff.
Yeah.
So people loaned him.
Yeah,
in
it was
uniform.
amazing. Victory Circle gave him a really great discount. Robbie Sawyer, you know, and a few of the drivers chipped in, and I think they took the cars to Robbie Sawyer's garage so they could work on them. And, you know, he really was appreciative of the fact that he's never been to the track this year.
Right. He hadn't been to Bakersfield, and he comes away and he gets all this help. And he said after the races, he's going to be back. He's got races he's running back in the Midwest. But he's going to come back and run here because he's so thankful.
Yeah, we talked to him after the Larry Childress deal. I thought it was important to show the people that, you know, the family that's there at Bakersfield Speedway when someone comes in trouble like that. We haven't seen him, and I didn't see him last year either. But yet everyone stepped up and made sure he had everything ready to race, and the cars were prepped, and you can see he got 3rd place.
Yeah. So, and he's pretty happy about that. So,
Yeah.
good deal for him. And then we had the hobby stocks out there, and Aaron Stewart in the 37 car. He jumped out to the lead and had a pretty good lead during the night, and then it started to go south, and then we know why it started to go south because it went south in a lot of smoke. I think it was a transmission, is what he said, that he was involved, barely got clipped in that first lap incident, and it did something, and so the tranny started smoking, and so he ran it pretty hard. He didn't.
He ran it so hard.
That tranny's toast.
Yeah, he ran it so hard, and he never stopped. It was he was going to race until it blew up, and then at the caution, the smoke started to filter to him since he's running fast. He doesn't see the smoke, and so then he pulled it off. And
Right.
But he was very quick that night. The quickest one, of course, and Mike Yilmaz was gone, so Steven Johnson jumped in the car. He won that. Once he got free, he was pretty much in control. But second place, Trevor Baker was trying to run him down, and Trevor's doing a great job this year, leading in the points.
Then Raymond Noland.
Yeah.
Was that Ethan Dotson?
Ethan Dotson in that, yeah.
Snuck in there.
The Roger
Going,
Welch car,
was that
yeah.
really right? And then Lloyd Wren Jr. coming home 5th in the hobby stocks there. Some pretty good race there. We also had American stocks out there. We got Brandon Ratcliffe on the bottom here. And you're going the wrong way here. You hit one of those big tires, and, geez, things happen. And that's a pretty good shot of that tractor tire. That's a pretty heavy tire.
Yeah, thank you, Tom Mont, again. You know, that was a pretty good-sized tire. Yeah, Miranda was having a tough night.
So who wasn't having a tough night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Victory Circle, Tyler Johnson there. He's a repeat winner, and he's leading points, I believe,
Yeah,
out
he's
there.
leading in the points.
So this is becoming commonplace, kind of like Gary Dutton out there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We got the finish area. Tyler Johnson. Nicholas Johnson. Nicholas ran well, then dropped back, then came back. Brandon Ratcliffe, Ronald Luckadoo, and then Cody Johnson. The 11 car finished 5th. So
Yeah.
then we had the NMRA 3/4 minutes midgets. I can say that. Chris Thomas. He was leading that whole race, and then West Evans caught him and passed him, but a yellow came out before they completed the lap.
Yep.
It set up a 2-lap dash to the checkered flag, but I figured, okay, he's toast anyway.
Yeah.
Because now West is on his butt.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris held him off and got a win. It's always good to see somebody else win once in a while out there, because so often it's West Evans and Chuck West.
Yeah.
And Chris was pretty elated about that victory.
Yeah, the last race he got 3rd, but he moved up. He was leading most of the main event. So this main event starts. He takes the lead, and we're calling the race, and we're talking about him. But my eyes are on West Evans and Chuck West, and here they come. So we kind of, okay, well, it was a nice run, Chris, but here they come. And like I said, that caution came out. He got the lead lap, and then he shot off, and didn't really get close to him. So he finally wins a feature, a Bakersfield Speedway, and he was so happy about that.
Yeah, he was. And then they had the Super 4s there, and this was the Atchison family reunion from Porterville, with Roy Atchison getting the win over Roy Atchison III, with Justin Atchison down there in 5th. So the Super 4s. And then we have something coming up this week you might want to talk about.
Oh, this is going to be a great show. First of all, it's the IMCA Modifieds. They haven't. It's been a 3 or 4 week layoff for them. IMCA Stock Cars, American Stocks, Mod Lights, and Mini Stocks. The Mini Stocks, this class is 20 cars if it's anything. And then the Mod Lights have been very exciting, about 15 to 18 cars, and we've had a couple different winners. But the Modifieds are coming back, and I'm looking really forward to see that car count up and running that main event.
Yeah, you got Brad Pounds there, Ethan Dotson with 3 wins, Brad Pounds with 2. I think Robbie Sawyer and Cody Laney each have a win in the mod division. Scott Pounds is going to he's looking for his first win at Bakersfield Speedway. He's got a win at KCRP this year, and I've got a story that I think we're going to run on Saturday of Mr. Scott Pounds, so you might look forward to that.
Yeah.
Gotta get that coming out, because he's been racing a long time, in and out the last couple of years, back issues.
Yeah.
And then he's back racing again and having fun, as he says, playing with the kids.
Yeah, he'll win this year. It's just a question, a little bit of better luck on the track. He certainly has a car, certainly has the talent to win. So I look for him in the winner's circle soon.
So, yeah, that'll be a good deal out there at Bakersfield Speedway.
Yeah, that'll be a really good night to watch. Like I said, with the lineup we have, it'll be a really good car count, what we've seen through the year. And then, of course, the following weekend we have Tour of the Pits, where we take the spectators down at the pits on golf carts and let them see the scenes before we get going. So.
Hey, well, I want to thank you for coming in, David. And I won't see you Saturday, because I'll be at a wedding and the after-wedding party.
Have fun. Save me some wedding cake.
I'll save you some wedding cake. It might be a little old by the time I get it to you. But
That's fine.
Thanks for coming in, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. We'll be back in a minute with another segment.